this week's parasha, Hagar and Yishmael were sent out of Avram's house, and they ended up in the desert where Yishmael took ill, and he was about to die. And both Yishmael and Hagar were davening and crying, and the Malach came along and says to Hagar, Malach Hagar, what's with you, Hagar? It seems the Malach was asking Hagar, why are you crying, why are you upset? The obvious question is that it was obvious why Hagar was crying. Her son was about to die. He was dying, he needed water. That was the reason why Hagar was upset and she was crying. So what was the Malach trying to tell Hagar? An answer is given. What the Malach was telling Hagar was as follows. Malach Hagar, what's with you, Hagar? Where are you as a mother? At the moment, you're failing as a mother. What you should be doing now is not go off to the side and cry and get lost in your own emotions of what's going on. At least be next to your son, care for him. In desperate times, you should be looking around. I know you're in a desert, but you should be doing everything to see if there's some water around to save your child. And we find 2 psukim later, the prophet tells us that Hashem opened up Hagar's eyes, and yeah, there was a well of water right in front of her. If only she would have put her own feelings and her own emotions aside at this time, and she would have been a mother caring for her child, she would have seen this well, and she would have been able to save her son, Yishmael. I think the important message we can take out from this week's parasha is that if our child is struggling, whether it's physically, emotionally, spiritually, this is the time to put our emotions aside. We need to be there for the child, we need to be strong for the child, do everything in our capability to look after him and make his situation better. And that is the message to all fathers and mothers. When your child's struggling, yeah, it might hurt, it might be upsetting, but our job is to look after them and make their situation better. We should all have an amazing Shabbos.